Good afternoon, respected faculty members and friends. I am here to present our major project in front all of you. My name is Dakshina Budholia and my team members are Harshana Prajapati, Dinky Rajpoot and Harshita Rai. The title of our major project is Mental Health Tracker. Coming up to the overview of our project, it consists of abstract, introduction, technology stack, comparison with existing solution, data flow diagram, dataset description, AR diagram, use case diagram, data visualization, results, findings, applications, conclusion, future scope, and references. Coming up to the abstract of our project, our paper aims to propose a system design which is based on the Android website Mental Health Tracker, which identifies the mental health of the user. Mental health can be tracked with such means as chatbot, physical device, and mobile applications. According to our survey, the application must have an authentication system so that the data will remain secure. An application should be easy to use and include options that allow the user to customize it, and goals and memories can be saved. Keywords are the anxiety, depression, Android application, prediction, sentiment analysis, NLP, machine learning, classification, and mental health. The objective of our project is to define the purpose, to set a clear objectives, use simple categories to track regularly, review and reflect, user tools or app, stay flexible. Coming up to the introduction of our project, a mental health tracker is a website that helps individuals to monitor their emotional, psychological, and social well being. This can be done by taking the standardized method mental health assessments to understand your current risk of depression and anxiety. The importance of our project is improve self awareness and emotional intelligence. Harshita, please mute yourself. The importance of our project is improve self awareness and emotional intelligence. It helps prevent years of suffering or long term disabilities and improve a quality of life. Harshita, please mute yourself. Coming up to Dinky.
So this is our technology stack. Hello, my name is Dinky Rajpoot, and this is our technology stack. For front end, we are using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. For backend, we are using Python, Flask, machine learning concepts. For database, we are using SQL. And Flask is a small and lightweight Python web framework that provides useful tools and features that make our creating web applications in Python easier. For backend, we are using Python Flask machine learning concepts. MySQL database is used for storage purpose. In our case, it stores the user data like user information or his or her predicted mental status. Python is an advanced programming language. Python makes the programming and development of the app easy. In our case, Python is used to make API for our app. To understand human language by the computer, we need a process called NLP, which stands for Natural Language Processing. And in this project, we have used sentiment analysis approach. A sentiment analysis approach helps to determine the sentiment behind the user's text. It helps to analyze the user's feeling, emotions by using some text or review. Random forest algorithm is a supervised machine learning algorithm that will build multiple decision trees and merge them together to get more accurate result and prediction. HTML is the code that is used to structure a web page and its content. CSS is the language we use to style an HTML document. JavaScript is a scripting language used to develop web pages. Next.
Coming up to the topic advanced advantages. Section 1 Problem and existing solution. Limitation briefly list common issues with the current solution. Example cost, scalability, efficiency, ease of care, use. User challenges mention area where user need aren't fully met. Section 2, advantages of our solution, unique strength, emphasize your solution key benefits. Example, better performance, cost effectiveness, improve user experience, innovations. Highlight here any unique or novel aspects like advanced technology, customizations, options, or added flexibility. The next.
Coming to the overview of existing solution, content briefly introduce major existing solutions organized by main competitors or approaches. Secondly, key features and strengths. Third, common technologies. Note any stand tech or methodologies they use. Fourth, visual aid. Consider a table comparing each solution across key features or a simple diagram highlighting different approaches.
Coming up to the data flow diagram, the diagram shows the specification of the patient monitoring system. The patient's vital signs, example, temperature, blood pressure, are periodically measured and converted to a processable form. They are compared to the patient's admissible bounds, formatted and stored in a data log. If the patient's data are outside the specified bounds, a warning message is generated for the attention of the therapist personnel. Finally, the therapist can occasionally or asynchronously request a report on the patient's condition. The report is then extracted from the patient's data log.
Okay,
Did
this is our database description. So for database description, we have the following tables and its relations. We have first users table and its attributes are user ID, username, email, password hash, first name, last name, date of birth, gender, and created time and updated time. And its relation is stores basic user information. Second, we have mood logs table and its relation is tracks the daily mood entries for users and its attribute are log id, user id, mood rating, mood description, log date, creating time and updating time. Third, we have symptoms table and it tracks physical or psychological symptoms that the user may be experiencing, and its attribute are symptom id, user id, symptom name, symptom severity, log date, creation time and updation time. And fourth, we have therapies table and it stores details of therapies or treatment plans the user is undergoing, and its attributes are therapy id, user id, therapy type, therapist name, start date, end date, status, creation time and updation time. And its relationship is stores detail of therapies or treatment plans the user is undergoing. Fifth, we have triggers table and it tracks specific events, and its relation is interventions to remind users about their mental health check-ins. And column names are trigger id, user id, trigger type, message, trigger date, repeat frequency, creation time and updation time. And we have a journal entries table and its relation is stores daily journal entries related to mental health. Its a column name are entry id, user id, entry content, entry date, creation time and updation time. And then we have goals table. It stores information about mental health goals that user set, and its attributes are goal ID, user ID, goal description, target date, current status. And last we have a notifications table, which stores and its relation is stores notifications for the user, reminders and alerts. And its attribute are notification ID, user ID, message. It is read, creation time and updation time. Next.
Coming to the dataset features, a unique user ID is given for each user. Mood and anxiety level, stress level, sleep quality can be detected on a numeric scale ranging from 1 to 10. Purpose, the dataset helps in analyzing patterns, generating mental health reports, and suggesting improvements based on the collected data.
Coming up to the entity relationship diagram for a system, likely a healthcare application focused on the diabetes management. Here's a breakdown of the diagram's component. Entities, Patients represent the patients with attributes like name, ID, and age. Therapists represent the therapist with attributes like name and ID. Medical record represents the patient medical records with the attributes like the latest report and diabetes types. System represents the system itself responsible for managing and observing the patients. Tracking represents the tracking of the patient data including blood glucose, exercises, and medications. Alert represents the alert generated by the system. The relationships: patients have one-to-many relationship with the medical record. Therapist has one-to-many relationship with the patient. System has one-to-many relationship with the patient. Patient has one-to-many relationship with the tracking. Tracking has one-to-many relationship with the glucose, exercise, and medications. Alert has one-to-many relationship with the system. Cardinality: the cardinality notation is 1, m indicates the relationship between the entities, such as one patients having the multiple medical records. Coming up to the use case diagram, the user can book their therapy sessions, attend the therapies, search for the therapist, view the therapist profile, and sign up. The therapist can sign up, log in, and confirm their booking, decline booking. The therapist can also update their profile and view the bookings. Data analysis.
Coming up to the topic data analysis, object of data analysis, key analysis conducted, insight from data analysis, mood pattern. First, object of data analysis, identify trends and correlation in mental health metrics. Example, mood, anxiety, stress, sleep quality. Detect pattern to provide personalized recommendation, understand factor contributing to mental health change. Key analysis conduct correlation analysis, examine relationship among metrics. Example, high stress linked to poor sleep. Second, predictive modeling use machine learning to predict future mental health trends based on past data. Insight from the data analysis, mood pattern, average mood score on weekdays versus weekends, high anxiety trigger, identify common factor associated with high anxiety. Then next.
Coming to data visualization, firstly, heat maps are used to visualize correlations among matrices, for example, sleep quality versus mood. Secondly, key visualizations mood over time. A line chart showing mood trends over weeks, highlighting weekends versus weekdays. Third, benefits of visualizations. It provides a clear understanding of mental health trends, helps user visually track their progress and see improvements.
Coming up to the result or prototype of our project, first is the login page of our website, that is enter name, email, password, date of birth, gender, country. Second is the profile page, how it looks like. Third is the sidebar, which consists of home, breathing exercise, self assessment, changing the wallpaper, profiles, emergency contacts, helpline, emergency, etc. Third is the breathing exercise page. Fourth is the helpline page. Fifth is the self assessment quiz for the
Okay,
test
so
of
this was
for
our
anxiety and
application.
test for the
First,
depression. And the last
personal
is
mental
the
health
habit
monitoring.
tracker.
Second, early detection of mental health issues. Support for therapist, counselor,
Applications.
personalized mental health recommendations. Integration with wellness app. Sixth, research and analysis. Seventh, offer mood tracking and goal setting tools or corporate wellness programs. And tracking fluctuations and emotion states, enable user to report physical mental symptoms, records records and anxiety symptoms, and monitor sleep patterns, quality, and duration, which are closely tied to mental health. Support voting for wellness and helps to connect users to mental health professionals, therapy sessions, which is the important part. Next.
Coming up to the future scope of a project, first is voice and emotion recognition. Second is integration and variables. Third is enhanced data privacy and security. Fourth is real time mental health alerts. Fifth is global community and support. Coming up to the conclusion of our project, the mental health tracker is a valuable tool for promoting the self awareness, mental well being, and proactive mental health management. By tracking daily matrices like mood, stress, and sleep quality, users gain insights into their mental health patterns, enabling early intervention and personalized strategy for improvement. Ultimately, the mental health tracker contributes to fostering healthier lifestyles, supporting